In this video, we are going to see about Tower of Hanoi problem. Actually, Tower of Hanoi is a mathematical problem. Here we will be having 3 rods and n number of discs. The objective of this problem is we have to move the entire stack of disc to another rod by obeying the following 3 rules. The 3 rods are source, destination and auxiliary rod. The disc will be placed on the source rod. There may be any number of discs. Here I have used 3 discs. Okay, so these discs should be moved to the destination rod with the help of this auxiliary rod. So these are the 3 conditions which should be followed while moving the disc from the source to the destination. The first condition is only one disc can be moved at a time. The second one is each move consists of taking the upper disc from one of the stack and placing it on top of the another stack. That is, yes, disc can only be moved if it is the uppermost disc. The third one is no disc can be placed on top of a smaller disc. Okay, so we can take only one disc at a time while moving. Next one is the smallest should be at the top, and another one is the topmost disc only removed by the time. We can't remove any middle or lower disc. We can able to remove only the topmost disc. Now we will see about the different types of cases here. Now I am taking 3 rods, source, auxiliary and destination rods, and in case 1 I am taking the number of discs as only 1. Okay, I am having only one disc in my source. Now I want to move this disc to my destination. There is no problem. It is a very easy one because just you can remove from the source and you can put it in the destination. Here there is no complexity, but while coming for the case 2, here the number of discs is 2. So here the disc is 2 and I have to move this 2 discs from the source to my destination. So the first thing, if I take the smallest disc directly and put it in my destination, then if I take the next biggest thing and put it in my destination, it will be like the smallest thing will be at the bottom and the biggest thing will be at the top. It will violate the condition because the condition is we can take only one disc at a time and the smallest disc should be always at the top. It should not be at the bottom of any of the largest disc. The smallest disc should always be at the top, and we can remove only the top. Always we can remove the top disc, so we can't remove the bottom disc first. Okay, so in order to obey these conditions, we can use this auxiliary rod in order for moving the disc from source to destination by following those 3 conditions. First thing, I am moving this smallest disc from this source to the auxiliary. Here I have moved. Now the first move is from source to auxiliary. The second move is from source to destination. So I have moved the biggest rod from the source to my destination. The third move is I have moved this smallest disc from the A to that auxiliary to destination. So A to D. So now I have moved the 2 discs from the source to the destination by obeying all the 3 conditions. Now the number of moves taken here is 3. Move 1, move 2 and move 3. The moves can be calculated by using the formula 2 power n minus 1. The formula n here stands for the number of discs. So check for the case 1. Here it is having only one disc. So if the n value is 1, 2 power 1 minus 1 is 2 minus 1, that is 1. So here only one move because I am taking this disc and putting in the destination. Here it is only one move. When you go for the case 2, here you put substitute in the formula 2 power n minus 1. It is 2 power 2 minus 1 because the number of discs is 2. Here it is 2 power 2. So 4 minus 1, it is 3. So here I have used 3 moves. 1 move, 2 move and 3 move to move the 2 discs from the source to the destination. While going for case 3, it is like number of discs is 3. So the number of discs goes beyond 2, that is 3, 4 and more will goes to the multi-disc problem. It is little tough to do. So here how can I doing? The first thing is I am moving the smallest disc from the source to my destination. So S to D, source to destination. Thus in my second move, I am moving the second largest thing from my source to the auxiliary. So the second largest disc is moved from the source to the auxiliary. In my third move, I am moving it from the destination to auxiliary. So I am taking the smallest rod and I am putting on the top of the biggest rod in the auxiliary. Now the fourth move is source to destination. So it is from I am taking the biggest rod and putting in my destination place. Now I am using the source again. I am taking the small disk from my auxiliary. I am going to put it in my source. So I have put my smallest disk in my source. Now I can remove the second biggest from the auxiliary and I can put it on my destination. Now I can remove the smallest disk from my source and I can put it on my destination. So in 7 moves I have moved all the 3 disks from the source to the destination by obeying all the 3 conditions. Already we have found there are there will be 7 moves by using this formula 2 power n minus 1. Here we have seen it requires 7 moves, right? So while we can easily implement this Tower of Hanoi problem using the stack, and also there are 2 methods for implementing. One is the recursive method, which is recursive function. Recursive function is nothing but a function calls itself. Using the recursive function you can implement this method using stack. And the second method is iterative solution without using the recursive method. Using stack, using the iterative method, we can implement it in an easier way. So there are 2 methods. One is the recursive method, another one is the iterative method. In both the methods we can use a stack to implement the Tower of Hanoi problem in a simpler way. Thank you.